Hey there, my name's Emily Hyatt, and I'd like to tell you how ComedyDriving.com saved me from the fiery talons of imminent death.
My story begins in the glorious year of 2007. As a lazy and unmotivated high schooler, I had decided to do a self-paced driver's ed program, which consisted of 3 years of me farting around and putting off my drive times. Because of my lack of zeal in my driving studies, my actual drive times yielded little progress.
Alright, normally when we drive, we always want to keep our hands 10 and 2. So always keep that in mind, always a good thing, safety precaution. Make sure. Yeah,
it's always midnight in my car.
Well, the point is not to hit the cones, you want to try to avoid the cones. Go. Yeah,
you should have said that.
Right. Alright, there's a child in the road. Do a stop for the child. Stop for the child. Put the brakes on for the child. When taking turns, make sure you always turn your blinker on. You want to make sure that's always the case whenever you take a turn. Those two windshield wipers.
I'm kind of thirsty.
Yeah,
and I think I'd do better if I wasn't thirsty.
How about we keep our eyes on the road?
Yeah,
I thought we weren't going to stop and get slushies. I don't think you understand.
I'm doing my best. I'm trying my hardest. Can you tell them to stop honking at me?
Yeah, well, if you just stay in one lane, how about we roll down the window? Let's get back inside to the car.
So did I pass?
Oh, well.
However, after 3 years of procrastination and the additional 12 hours I spent inside the DMV, I eventually acquired a Texas state driver's license. After actually getting my license, there wasn't much improvement. I was ignoring a lot of the rules of driving and couldn't even figure out how to open the gas door on my own car.
Open sesame! There's emotions everywhere. Officer, I would not be in the HOV lane if I weren't in a really big rush. I'm sorry, am I missing something here? Or don't you also have one of these in your car? Yeah, but who's to say she's not a real person to me? What do you expect? Do you with my hands? What is it, a barn? Yeah, officer, I understand it's your job and all, but I don't think my boyfriend is very comfortable with you harassing me like that.
Officer, I am so sorry. Didn't even say that stop sign. Puppets are colorblind, you know.
But then, the accident happened. I had been driving down a country road when my tire blew out, I lost control of my car, it flipped over, hit a tree, and was totaled. Luckily for me, the sheriff's department where I had my accident was really cool about it, and even sent me a get well soon card. I'm totally kidding. They sent me a citation for $300. I had 4 options. I could either pay the ticket, take it to court, do a defensive driving course, or move to the Himalayas and become a Sherpa. The last one didn't pan out, so I started looking for defensive driving courses, with no luck. I was beginning to lose the remaining fibers of my sanity when a little voice of reason popped inside my head.
You should try ComedyDriving.com.
ComedyDriving.com was everything that I was looking for. Fast, cheap, informative, and it didn't require me to wear pants. Most of all, it was painless and provided me with many an hour of laughter and enjoyment.
Oh boy, that is true about female drivers. Why does the cop have a pig face?
And within no time, my big day finally arrived.
Friends, family, I just want to thank you all because I would not be here today if it weren't for your support through this time. I want to give a special shout out to ComedyDriving.com because they taught me that learning can be fun. You can have some giggles along the way. Am I right? And because of them, I now have $300 more to spend on my hospital bills. And if I pinch my pennies right, possibly a very nice seafood buffet dinner. All right? Thank you. Thanks for coming out. ComedyDriving.com. Because sometimes you need a little help getting back behind the wheel.
Honey, I need to use my car. I'm going to the grocery store.
Mom!